You don't want no beef with.
Man, you talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bro, for real. Don't forget to...
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Olsen ready to get the preseason started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard.
Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Vikings
off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Big Sheldon Rankin getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And penalty flags come in as it lines up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Now a handoff. Jones. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Throw on the run is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
yards. And the Vikings first down.
From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, Their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career and playing in the NFL.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Complete to Jalen Noel.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Complete to the forward Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
17 more yards.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Vikings, 34 yards.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Here's a throw right side taken by Bryant. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up.
They'll run the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Stroud. It's a gain of a yard. That's another 1st down. A gain of a yard.
1st and 10.
And a 1st down.
The Vikings have the takeaway. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Secured by the veteran Adam Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Vikings.
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. What a try. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Vikings good with the extra point. The Vikings are up to a 10-0 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown. As he kicks this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st down and 10.
The visitors' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. And Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
So we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, These games don't feel like a whole lot, but
A gain of
to some guys on that sideline, their entire
Result
careers
is
in
a
front of them.
first down.
So after one, 10-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Mills. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to Harrison Bryant. A gain of 4.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb.
At the 30-yard line.
And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
He was tackled
Here's
at the
3rd and 2.
27-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Here's Mills. That is caught by Bryant. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another first down.
Here's Chubb. And he's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes a return from the 5. Ooh, nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They had that field goal in the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This is Jordan Mason. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
He'll try
Brings
again
up
here.
2nd
and 10.
At the 45-yard
That
line.
is Wentz. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Christian Harris getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
That one intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mills. Oh, the ball's out. And thankfully for him, one of his teammates able to secure it. No turnover, and they will hold on to the football. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Mills now. That one pulled in by Bryant. Well, they'll get some of the sag yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd and 5.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. This will not do the trick. They've stuck them behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Fairbairn's kick is good, and the visitors will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On the ground is Mason. Room to run at the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 22
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 46
Now, faking the give. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings go up by 7. It is now 17-7. Reichert is now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Chubb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. And that will be a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. Results in a 1st down.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Chubb. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. 2 minutes remaining here in this 1st half. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, they need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
What a first half of this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
17.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Vikings offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. Wentz. He'll step up and run. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Bring the first down, get down. The drive continues.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
now Wentz
line.
to the left side into the hands of Moore. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Wentz. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
And the Vikings
To throw, here's Wentz. That's hauled in at the 2. That's a second charge timeout to Minnesota. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard.
It is brought in the end zone. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Makes the score. Home team 24. Visitors 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Here's Tremont Smith on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mills. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Mills to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Jalen Redmond getting in for the sack, and that's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And that is incomplete. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside is on 40. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Right side, and it's brought in by Felton. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. On target to Moore. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
To throw, Wentz. To the outside, the catch made by Moore. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
6 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down.
They'll send a man in motion left.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Wentz. That's to the end zone. That's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. 3rd year man, Will Anderson. He gets in there for the sack, and it looks like time off has not slowed him down one bit.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection. And this is what you want. You clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
One toss to Chubb. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now Mills. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the
Throwing is Mills. He'll let one go deep for Kirk.
Mills.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Mills. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. Push brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Mills. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run. And here's Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Derek Barnett in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Headed left, buying time. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long.
24 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Back is Wentz. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
20 more yards. That's another Vikings.
He'll drop the throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The defense has got it. He's inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the visitors are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Visitors, 7
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Scott now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Vikings offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right out from line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10. At the 29-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. To start the fourth. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play. To the left side, makes punt by Felton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second and 9.
Second and 9.
Now they'll pitch it out here. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. It is third and 10.
It's now third and 10.
Wentz. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. You get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. He'll tuck it and take off. And I'm up and down, just shy of the 40. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 10.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Mills now. That's over the middle and caught by Down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw here on third and short. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is the veteran Harrison Smith. He's back for another year. He's still got it in there to record the sack.
But just think back here in this game alone. How many drives have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer? They just can't keep a clean pocket. And
the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
In motion, Naylor. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Wentz.
39-yard line.
And is taken in by Felton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Now a give up the middle. Here's Felton in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now Wentz. And he won't get away. Good opening there to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards leads to 3rd down and 14.
This ain't what you Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This from 45 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings will extend their lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
The 9-yard line.
Moore going in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Making guys miss. And he's in. Jordan Mason. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Reichert now to add the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Mills to throw. That one caught by Tank Dell. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
12 yards. Complete to Tank Dell. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Mills. The pressure. Too much. And he goes down.
Davis Mills sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
He'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. Look at him move away from the tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
It's a gain of 7.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. It's all gone according to plan here in this preseason opener, and look to finish things strong here in the fourth quarter. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Down at the 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
It is second and 6. Stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
In trouble, and down he goes. D'Amico Autry, the veteran, in to bring him down.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. A strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up second and 2.
They'll run right here with Chubb. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A gain of a yard, brings up third and inches.
Back to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jeff Okudah.
Bill's pass intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Victory, formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So a win here for the Vikings as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.